September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center. Visitors room. Oh wow. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. You come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Fortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask me of me then, Starters, how did you get so totally whacked? Guard monitors the visitors room. Real pro, this guy. Get a lot of women. Hey. Hello everyone, this is Natal Stargazer with that weird brain thing, and today we're gonna be getting back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Sorry, I totally forgot to do my intro before we started. I'm so good at this. Still getting back into the whole thing. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel. Can you please tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. If I had something to get her to tell. Wiretap. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aww. When you say it like that, it sounds so old, so criminal. Oh, now I'm remembering the voice. Or at least the voice I was doing, yes. Tapping people's phone is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school? Oh yeah, April drives me crazy. Creep! Woman, it is impossible to... Agreed. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that doesn't! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer! The bottom? Can't tell, or I can't tell, does she have a thing against lawyers or just against... I thought she was gonna say something. Hey, guess what? Actually, I, really hate your guts. So get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Screw her too. Let's move. Interesting. So talk to... Seventh Banco Law Offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Gumshoes is no sight. Police really gave this place a working... Doubt there was any valuable... Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Audit plan? Right now. Sky is blue, and that hotel, right? Old movie poster, apparently first movie that made me cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out. You can cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. All the cases on air that the chief worked on are filed here. Files? I'm imagining things. His desk. Perfectly clean. It's missing is... Seventh, Grossberg. Law offices. Huh. The Grossberg is out today. Done. Maybe he's avoiding me for... Oh, hell. Wait a second. Isn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? That wall? Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was a painting of Fishman. Isn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyway. I thought it was like a hunter. Expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Clients, an elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of... Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. This? Photos. There are two. Something's been written in pencil on DL6, A, DL6. Right. Sure, I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this one. Sure, no one will miss photo. Might be a valuable clue. Photograph quietly added to court record. One of the photo lies in the desk. Maybe I should... One that I... yeah, maybe. Expensive looking bookshelves filled with books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. It's a sham! Followed my desk. Polished to a deep luster. Yeah, I think he is classified as her mentor. She worked for him in her earlier years. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where murder used to wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderers iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Right. Bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why isn't he... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. But if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. We'll be famous. The talk of the hotel industry. Ah, there's still a screwdriver stuck. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. A vase. Good. Good with flower names. Except maybe tulips and some. Ah, still seem pain. Wait, should it be still life? Whatever. One of those things hanging on the wall. Nice weather again today. You can see the Fay & Co. law offices, of course. Ah, yes. We planning to install a telescope in the that window, of course. It's $5. Will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. Just kidding, sir. Oh, by that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. Simple bed. And we catching here. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. What? Starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Man with me. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry a scent of danger. In total agreement. There we are in total agreement. Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of the man, I'm sure I could identify him. Photo. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Aren't you just a bellboy? How the hell are you gonna change the name? Sounds great. What's your tea said? Let's try the photo. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I knew that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How would I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? Affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. I haven't read it. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit has been added to the court record. Describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. May can play dumb to this. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. This case is done. I'm shaving my head. Did you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. Tells us everything. Such The man who you checked in. Who was this? Most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Bird. Okay, she's vulnerable now. Gentle. May. It would be easy for me to hand this off and on to... They get involved, wouldn't your boss even more, inconvenience? All I want to do is have a little chat. Don't tell me. Is that all you have to say? Yes. So easy for you to get the police involved. Then why don't you? Somehow, I think you're not up to it. No kindness and they'll jump all over you. Had the opposite effect of what I hoped. Aw, poor little lawyer. And you were so close. You're worn out the piece of paper's used. Dang it! Boys have it up. Dang it! Why do they not want to talk about it? Must know him. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts, so get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that low? Ah, old from a throat? Aha, you again. Hello, Mr. Gross. Well, you were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial! He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through Mia, maybe? Brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. I was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing. Should rather you give me some information. Trial? So you came to the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I didn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. Boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. Don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly. That worried about it. Why didn't you offer to defend her? I asked before, but why did you refuse to request a defense? I think I have a right to know. A right? Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. Does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that fire him. The other day, I'm sure there was a big pretentious looking painting on the wall. Pretentious looking. Well, you know, the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Ah, yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I, sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? Not sure I buy that. Isn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Something happened? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of the accursed paint. Excuse me, I was wondering about this photograph. Where did you get that? I borrowed it. Well, give it back at once. Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. It may have been in that hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. You know anything or something about him? Anything? Very well. I'll tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me. I follow. That man is Mr. Red White. He's the president of Blue Corp. Red, white, a Blue Corp. Red, white, and blue. Blue Corp. They're something like a detective agency, right? They're information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive. Like his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. Selling information. Back now. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? I suppose. Mr. Red White. Fast. Finally, a lead on this guy. And if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action. Photograph returned to Mr. Crossbow. Now, I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things alone. Oh, would you look at that? Is that a fisherman? I always thought it looked like a hunter. Oh. For 7th, Blue Corp Inc. goes off. Wow, we got on there. What's with this surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personages. What the? Your name! What is your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Invariably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary? What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenge. A fruitcake! Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Guy's arrogance meters off the scale. Seen this somewhere? Like a ridiculosity. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original worth 5 million for sure. How is this desk? Guessing this is supposed to be a desk. Aye, this is quite thing. Modeled on my body, see? Well, does its sleek chair not inspire you? Apparently he really likes his own booty. Statue of man holding up the world. Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. Model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for anyone to appreciate. Impressive lineup of trophies, judges special runner-up, best participation, judges corporate award, special good try prize, words, judges, and special kind of stand out. This guy is really good at the runner-ups. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. He was quite... Alright. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct! She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear that what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed! Just paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone his illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say, I seldom pay attention to the mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases, I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand, although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the Constitution call a witness? Should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. So, in just 10 years, I've built this business into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might it be? A big painting on the wall over there. Where did you get it? Hey, when did you get that painting? No idea, I forgot. I've seen that painting before, yesterday in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that. Sorry excuse for an attorney. Grody burger. What? You punched me! Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. I wonder, kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You come here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is that is it that his painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. I forgot how much I hate this guy. Grossberg! The frick! Huh? I don't think he is not. Maybe I should. Throat? Jumping, get your heasel sits! Oh, you. What's wrong? You look so pensive. Man, at the end of his days. Hmm? I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Really bothering him. That much is. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me and sister, that poor girl. My boy. Oh, wait, no, I already read this. Refusal asked before, but why did you refuse to request a defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No. Sorry, I need more time to think about it, my boy. What about something? So I paid Blue Corp, is it? Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. See, it's just... that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there on the other day. Was there not? And you said you had no intention of parting with? Away from it. Well, I saw it today. It was at the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. Ugh. So, I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, say. Yes, and I know what it is. Giving you information, he's blackmail. You hero lovers. Sorry guys, just a moment. Cats. He's blackmailing. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? Ugh. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate? Talking about. Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident. As you may have guessed, on the back of the photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed Mia. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. Arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Possible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. 6 incident? What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code of the police gave the king. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed, it was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder on the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what made talking about the. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. Blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense the police didn't want to know, or want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. As I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and came to me. Only this time, the offer was black. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet it would still challenge you. If you will still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Good to know. Let's go back home. Honey, look at this room. It seems hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said that there would be clues. Maybe I should have a look. All the cases the chief ever worked on were filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Take a look. What file should I look? I already forgot the name of the case because there's a record in the file that catches my eye. Faye. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Could I take a look? Read it. I've tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words: my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was a man who sold that information to the press. Parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. Name is... Record stops here. Mia New Grossberg. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of these. Oh, no harm in flipping through a bit. Yes. Biggest parts here in at the end in S? Suicide? Got a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. Just writing up most of these in pencil. Right? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Article about a politician's suicide. The word Wright is written in pencil. Oh, wow, that's it. I found this in Mia's files, though she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you want to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Apparently, Miss May is in questioning. Doubt they'll let me talk to her. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. You try my patience first. I fear a nasty accident may recur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Wow. This is the only clue that Mia... I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? An article describing a suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. This concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. Wright, I know that you did what you did to this politician. Blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You're threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No. I think you should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. Wright. You're right. You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. Actually, I've done better. I've found him. Sitting right in front of me. What are you insinuating? Mia was on to you, keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered. All the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You didn't. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect with the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police right over here right away. Man standing in front of me. He looks dazed and could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. And as was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make you look, or even you look competent. I faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name's Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murder, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.